Good morning. Hang on. There we go. I tapped something and then I accidentally turned my mic volume down. How are we doing? I'm just out here trying to survive. Cause, hello? It's just more bad news after more bad news. But I do feel compelled to say that maybe we should wait for a little more people to shuffle in, and then I'll get on my soapbox for a little bit. Yes, protect your peace for sure. Good morning, Rialto. Hey, Elsie. Hi, Florine. Mamie, is that your name? Hello, welcome. Clara, hi. Another gamer, hello. Sneaking in while at work. Gotta love that. Good morning, Val. Panda today? Pandemonium. Does anybody want to come play? Pandemonium and soapboxing. Hello. What a great day. Good afternoon, Nix. Good time zoning. It's 9:15. I'm sorry I was late. I was just mad. I had a tummy ache and I was mad at the government. That's so true. Like, ruminating on the bad news it's very easy to do and then not look at the good news, because there's good things. There's great things going on today and everywhere and in our lives. And we have to cherish those moments as well. Because I mean, we all played Endwalker, right? To live is to suffer, but the suffering gives us resilience. It makes the joy so much more meaningful. Thank you for the streak. I'm enjoying them so far. We've done 2 of them. They were spicy. I'm definitely going to want to rerun all of them again after I have everything unlocked. One of the things that I struggle with, and I'm going to be honest. Well, there's a few things. There's a lot of things I'm struggling with. Because I have like run content, just kind of opening it up and doing the story and whatnot, I haven't had a lot of like repetition with them. So there's a lot of content I've only done once. So then when it comes back up in like a roulette or something, I'm like, what? Or like the case yesterday, I spent a lot of time dead, so I didn't have a lot of time to practice the mechanics, but being dead gave me time to watch the mechanics. I spent a lot of time dead. Really? I only did them when I finished Endwalker in 2023. So why you gotta be at work? Boo, work. At least you're not working on your birthday like some people. That was you before you got into Savage rating. Yeah, Savage, like when you're doing like the higher end content, there is going to be a lot of repetition. Like when we were doing the Unreal for Wreath of Snakes, that was so much fun, and I got a lot of repetition, and I got to do like a lot of practice. Like I could go in unsynced in the extreme and kind of like watch the mechanics play out. That last hippo fight was infamous for wiping teams, so it's completely understandable. That makes me feel so much better. And also, this is the part that was like super reassuring, because we're very close. Like this is like the last expansion, not the current one, the last one. I'm not like way back a million years ago now. I am like on the previous one. It's going. It's going. Death is part of learning. And death clears vuln stacks, so death is an acceptable mechanic. I I lost my train of thought. No, it's reassuring because like I would feel so uncomfortable when I was the only one dead or the only one who kept screwing up. And now that I'm like so much further in the game, when other people die, like when everyone's dying, it's like, okay, this is normal. This is okay. It's not just me sucking. It's normal and it's okay. And I know that there's like a couple things that I need to work on because like a couple things I'm very bad at. Looking at the boss's model for their tells for what like where the mechanic's going to be or what the mechanic is, you know, like the cleaves. Like I know like usually there's some kind of physical tell, but I'm not looking at the boss's model. I'm looking everywhere but that. The other thing is when it's outside of the arena. So sometimes I get kind of like blinders on. So when that specific thing happened yesterday and there was something outside of the arena, I was so mad because I know that's something that I struggle with. They get you 100% of the time because I don't watch outside. I'm sorry, I don't look. Unless I know I'm supposed to be looking, I don't look. New content is always like that. What is that, Splat? Oh, that's what's happening. Thank you for the 3 watch streak. I like the streaks. I think they're fun. The more you do the content, the habit will form. Yeah, it forces awareness. It forces it. So like this in particular is going to help me exercise that skill and get some repetition on that. So that's a good thing because that's going to help me in content later. Like when we get into Dawn Trail and I'm not baby Sprouty anymore. When there's a mechanic that you have to take to the edge and then you run into the kill wall. Ooh. Guess who jumped I have something on my hands. Gross. Hang on, I'm gonna wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay. I like scarfed down my my veggie sausage before I started streaming and it got, I don't know, veggie sausage juice on me. That sounds really gross. Endwalker moving forward, they've been doing a lot of environmental stuff as well. When you misjudge the pushback, you get thrown off the edge or into the wall. I may have done that many a time. I feel less embarrassed about that than I do when I just jump off or walk off. That's embarrassing. But yeah, I feel like these are preparing me in the same way that I was saying yesterday, the post, like the Stormblood raids, really helped prepare me for like Shadowbringers. Watching half the party fly off in Shinryu. Good times. I may or may not have backflipped off the stage as Red Mage more than once. Red Mage, Dragoon. It's too fun to backflip away. I'm sorry. It's fun. Plus, like, it does damage and then I backflip away. Why would I not? I have over 2,000 hours in 14. I still accidentally backflip into the kill wall or off the edge. That makes me feel a lot better. Like, I try not to watch too much of the bigger streamers in case of spoilers, but I have watched a little bit of Sarah Jane and like watching Sarah Jane fail like pretty simple looking mechanics. Just like, oh, okay. There's nothing wrong with me. Ooh, the backflip and the melee now have the same potency. Yes, thank you. Yay. Because I'm really enjoying Red Mage. Also, welcome new friends. Back in pre-Endwalker, Red Mage's displacement did more damage than engagement, so the mortality rate for Red Mage was pretty high. Oh, really? They don't let you live it down. That's how you know they're your true friends. They got to bring up shit that happened years ago. So what else? So we'll get into that in a minute. I did want to discuss a little bit of story. So as you're aware, I'm through 6.0. And this isn't story like we're talking about lore or whatever. This is more like the fact that people play this game and completely miss the point that the story is trying to tell. Like, how do you watch all of Shadowbringers, all of Endwalker, say it's so peak, make loving those games your entire personality, and completely miss the point? Like, the Ancients, clearly that was not the best situation. They did not have the greatest society, especially when the first chance of someone like having some kind of existential dread, he accidentally causes an apocalypse. They needed therapy. I ask that question when people talk about X-Men, right? Like, how do you love X-Men and completely miss the point? How do you see the Ancients wanting to unalive themselves happily, unalive each other happily at the chance to bring back the past? Like, literally, that the answer scene in Endwalker felt like make Amarant great again. And then Vanal was like, no, fuck that. Yeah, how did they not understand it was an allegory for segregation with X-Men? Louder for those in the back. There are so many people in not just Final Fantasy XIV, but like the Final Fantasy or the nerd spaces in general. Like, they do not understand the point that the media they are consuming is trying to make. And they try to act like fiction exists in a bubble, that it's not written by real people who know real history and have real life experiences that they bring into their storytelling. That is why the game is so emotionally relatable. You were gonna make it a joke, but you can't because it still says MAGA. I'm sorry. But like, literally, sacrificing half the remaining population to bring back the half they used to summon a deity, it'll just become a never-ending cycle of sacrificing. Like, they're willing to throw people away, their friends, whatever. They all kept, like, not Emmett. The people, I'm thinking of that group that is like, please, oh Zodiark, give us back our paradise. But they weren't even in a paradise to begin with, because they were a society that was very stagnant. Like, they were just going about their business. Anyone who questioned it, they were just like, it's very religion. There is so much religious commentary in Endwalker that it's like, how do you miss this? A heart-wrenching edit for your main. Oh, that ought to be good. Like, I don't understand how you can play through this entire game and then see what is happening in real life right now, where the United States government has an untrained, unqualified police force, unaliving American citizens or anybody, because even if they are not citizens and they're not here legally or whatever, the punishment for that isn't death. So why are they out? Like, how do you see all that? And you're like, this is fine. This is normal. I support this. A latte sounds delicious. It feels like a brown sugar cinnamon kind of day. Yeah, cast empathy on all of the world, because like, what the hell? And then people outside the US are like, does the US know? Do the Americans know? We know. Do you know that we're getting like shot in our cars? Do you know? Do you know that they tried to starve 42 million people like a month and a half ago? Yeah, like even Stardew Valley is about you trying to keep a mega corporation from taking over the market and controlling everything. They miss the point of the media because they're just like, oh, shiny pictures, oh, flashy this. I made a good choice. Brown sugar cinnamon, heck yes. Okay. I am stepping off my soapbox, but be prepared for more angry TikToks. I posted something on YouTube and somebody said I had brain rot. Like, all right. So that is it. If you support what's happening in this world, I don't make content for you. If you see that happening on the street, if you see people unaliving people, anyone, Americans, immigrants, anyone, if you see that and you're like, this is great, I don't make content for you, and I don't think you should play this game. That is the one gatekeeping thing I will say. You missed the entire point. You don't we should make nerd and geek spaces hostile to bigots, to racists, to homophobes, to transphobes, to ableist people. Hostile. You're not welcome here. You follow a hospital social worker that calls insurance companies and tears them a new one when they make dangerous decisions. The patient died because you denied them. Just wanted to let you know. I don't like insurance companies acting like they get to make medical decisions for the rest of us, because they're not making medical decisions. They're playing doctor, but they're making financial decisions. The whole Greenland situation scares and baffles you. I know. It seemed like he was haha joking, teehee, and then it's like, no, that dude's got dementia and he's in charge, and everyone's just like, well, not everyone, but he's surrounded by yes men. It's like, this is scary. If you know anything about history, all of this is very scary. All right, I'm going to step off my soapbox. We're going to take a moment and re-regulate and have our caffeine and recognize there is only so much we can do in the world and only so much that we can control. And there are still amazing things going on in the world. Let's talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender. I want to rewatch that so bad. The new series, I haven't read anything about it because I want to be surprised. And I know, watch this. I was wondering why my camera kept being pointed at the wall. I accused Mr. Moonpie of moving it away from him when he's playing. And I figured out when I set my stuff down and the desk vibrated that it's just vibrations causing it to turn. So I need to tighten the thing. It's supposed to be this year. I would love to see that, but I need to do a rewatch anyway because I think it's good for the times. And then I get to discuss difficult topics with my kids. because I use a lot of like children's media or different stuff to like kind of broach the subject of things that are going on in the world and make it a little more digestible for them in a way that's age appropriate, because I don't like to shy away from stuff. I know that like a lot of white parents don't like to talk about stuff like racism. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about stuff that was heavy, but I feel like we need to discuss it. We just need to make it discuss it so much in a way that is understandable for them, but then we discuss it so much it's not awkward. That's what it is. Parents don't want to have awkward or difficult conversations. Okay. We're getting in the zone. We're gonna kill things on Final Fantasy. It's gonna be great. We have great things in the world, even though the world is shit. And we're gonna recognize when we feel stress in our bodies about it, and recognize there's only so much we can do on the outside, but we can definitely control our reactions. Let's get in the zone. Auto zone. I posted a clip of me just yapping about the new glam stuff that's going to be like the pre-orders for FanFest, and it got marked as undisclosed paid content. So I had to appeal it and just be like, no, I am just reporting on the news. They did not compensate me in any way, shape, or form. I just like to talk about Final Fantasy. I'm sorry. Normalize difficult topics. Yeah. They're difficult because of the weight of the top. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the weight. Not because of the topic. We do need to normalize it. It's okay. What am I doing? We're going to go to, I think, Elpis. Somewhere around here. I'll figure it out once I get there. Oh, yes. A Garnet Cash Shop outfit. Yeah, FF9 Garnet, not Steven Universe Garnet. My kids did start a Steven Universe rewatch, so I thought the same thing. I love Garnet. We're going that way. Whee! I saw it. I was a little disappointed that it was a Cash Shop outfit, but I'm not surprised. Is a Garnet Steven Universe cosplay possible? Perhaps. I believe there's like a... Right? This way? It'll be really awkward if this is the wrong way. That's okay. We can keep yapping. Somewhere around here. Yay! So, yeah, I did find it disappointing that it's a Cash Shop outfit, but it's very cute. I know people have been trying to replicate her outfit, and I'm like, I just bought stuff. Like, literally yesterday, I bought stuff. I don't want to buy more stuff. Did I walk past him? No. Yeah, making one is, well, it's a lot like how Alice's outfit is literally in the game with vanilla pieces. I have a theory. How far did I get? I did the first 2. So this is getting ready to unlock number 3. So that'd be like P1, P2, right? If I'm doing my raid, let me learn them for, yay! See, I'm learning. So we're unlocking P3. While our success in sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening, the fact that we have yet to see any other warders concerns me. I should have kept yapping. I have more to say. So, with the cash shop stuff, I have not done the alliance raids yet. That's definitely going to be next. I have to finish 6.1 MSQ for that. So I think I'm like halfway through that. I have a theory that they're trying to add more stuff to the cash shop versus vanilla stuff that's in the game because they're trying to appeal to the casual players who are not interested in raiding and not interested in doing any kind of grinding content, because they're trying to like broaden and attract new players who might be completely put off at the idea of grinding in an MMO. The keyword of Asphodelos is nothing if not cautious. Doubtless he has gathered what warders he could and retreated to a safe area. That's also why I think they added like more techware to the cash shop. So like, even though I don't know why, I don't want to know why, I know that like techware is a part of like the Dawn Trail dungeon and raid gear that came out, but everyone who's starting the game, brand new player, can't access that for a very long time, right? Like a good few hundred hours of story at least. Let us hope so. It occurs to me that I know little of the keywords besides their magical prowess. Is there aught more you can share? I definitely am going to do the... Of course. A man named Hesperos is in charge of Asphodelos. Not only does he have a thorough knowledge of the creatures here, but he takes great pains to be a mentor to each of the warders under his charge. Daddy? Is he Daddy? He's done much to ensure that I flourished here in spite of my ineptitude at magic. And I've always known him to be the sort of man who faces difficult decisions with unwavering composure. Father, I have sinned. I'm scared. Furthermore, keywords are not masters of interment, but they can also bend the hallways of pandemonium with their will with creation magics. This reminds me of Ultimicia's Castle. I don't know, I'm a straight dude. I just thought it was funny. It was funny. I appreciate that kind of chaos. I'm right. Oh. With all this in mind, I'm certain that so long as Hesperos guides them, the other warders are safe. Is he Daddy, though? Do we like him? I can see why absolute control. Welcome, new friends! Over the environs is imperative. Had we faced the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of waterways? Not. We are 50 away from 1K. Hey, thank you, Val. Who's gonna be lucky number 1000? Also, if you want to, like, you know, share my stream, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Hey, if you're watching on TikTok, you should come over to the purple site. Just saying. I have chat hidden over there because that is the lawless land of spoilers and shenanigans. Okay, I can see why absolute control over the environment is imperative. Had we faced the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of waterways, I suspect the battle would have ended much more quickly. We weren't in waterways, we were in poop water. Thank you. In any case, if this Hesperos is as capable in carrying as you say, we would do well to seek him out as soon as we can. He has, like as not, taken your colleagues to a secure location. The safest place would be the innermost circle of Asphodelos. From there, they could flee to Abyssos, if hard pressed. Even should they have sought safe haven within the circles, if we make for the fourth, we ought to encounter them along the way. This feels like circles of hell. You came over from TikTok! Yay! Does anyone know? I know there's like a button you push to like switch it back to normal mode on mobile. I have dual streaming beta on Twitch. How have I done this? I'm sorry. I think there's something that you tap in the overlay. You know what? Let me see if I can figure it out. I don't want you to suffer. Also, I don't know because I haven't watched anyone who's actually like... We're going to mute that so I don't have an echo in my mic. The new mobile update is garbage. You came from TikTok too? Hey. Okay, we'll tap it. Okay. So if you tap your screen, it should say go to classic view. Go to horizontal view in the top left. Hi, Moose. Aren't you supposed to be in class? Yeah, we got it. Yay! You don't have sound, but hello. Hi. You are so welcome. Welcome to the purple site, the good place. Away.
Sean the non-believer. Sean.
Moose must have the captions on. The good place. This is actually the bad place. It's been the bad place all along. I told you I was gonna add it. It was even better than I imagined. Okay, comprehensive understanding. We're going to the abyss. Let's just call it abyss. The rub, of course, is that I myself possess no power to bend circles to my will. Instead, we must proceed through the central corridor, which was barred by the Phoenix last I checked. Phoenix. Okay, we got some like Greek pronunciations. I've heard the name before. A fiery bird with life eternal. Damn, even Jason figured it out. The pain. I know, laughs in Amazon, right? We're all just living on the whims of rich people and people running corporations. That's all. We're just subject to the whims and we all just have to deal with it. I pronounced the I in Phoenix. Phoenix. Square Enix. Beyond unquenchable brilliance, the perfected concept boasts nigh boundless restorative powers, if I recall. Truly an exemplary feat of creation magics. Perfection is ever built on the back of failure, however, and La Habrea suffered countless missteps during his experiments. Do I get to meet past La Habrea? And he was hardly the only one. This Phoenix will be but one of many attempts at the concept gone awry. Aye, far from evoking wonder, our Phoenix is a creature of fury and wrath, and seeks only to turn the world to ash, and thus was it confined within pandemonium. Don't answer the question. Don't. It's your first time. I'm so glad you're here. I feel like we got like cozy chaos going on. I stream when my kids are at school, so I'm like the entertainment to get you through your workday and or chores. I wasn't. Well, usually we don't do spoilers when it's like side content, but this is very related to the main story. Development of the concept continued elsewhere, but as the moons turned, more and more researchers abandoned the project as an impossibility, save for La Habrea and his words. When I received word that, at long last, La Habrea had succeeded where so many others had failed, I was nearly overcome. Pray tell, how did the warders of Pandemonium celebrate their master's accomplishment? Oh, yay! You're doing art? I too have to have things on in the background. I put on so many streams to have in the background while I'm doing something else. I don't believe we did. The research of the words of La Habrea has little consequence to our work here, save for those rare times it charges us with a new specimen. Truth be told, I don't remember anyone making note of the occasion. I would just like to punch La Habrea for what he did. But enough reminiscing. We must make ready to confront the Phoenix. Well, it's possible that it flew off to some other wing of Pandemonium. We would make the assumption at our own peril. Better to assume that we'll need to bring Asphodelos' most unruly subject to heel. I certainly see no reason to delay. The Phoenix's power over flame will avail it far less in a barren corridor than elsewhere, so it may well serve us to subdue it sooner rather than later. Get his knees. This is for Thancred, bitch. He's gonna lose knee privilege. What? You'll have to ask, Luna, are you managing the party? It seems whoever is behind this can alter this space around us at will. We face an uphill battle. I'm probably going to be doing Red Mage through this. Impossible. If those were creation magics at work, then that means... Let us confront that reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus. Did you set up a party finder? I'm gonna be floor deck. We were either gonna do, party finder or let everyone. Okay. Let everyone race to get here. Let us confront that reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus shall be required if we are to enter the Phoenix. All Red Mage party. But still min eye level, no echo. Let us kiss the floor together. Mike, hi! You put me on the TV. I'm on the TV. I'm so honored. Hello. I'm sorry you're recovering from work. That struggle's real. Okay, so we got... I can do math. We got 3 spots. I think Luna's going to set up a party finder, so just race. Get here. Hurry. Run. No, you can join. I think it's like, we wanted to do like public party finder stuff just to kind of like normalize using that more. Because if I hear one more person say that they can't play this game or they're stuck in it because they can't get past an MSQ dungeon because all they play is DPS and they can't get a Q to pop, I'm gonna lose my damn mind because it is people genuinely love to help. Normalize Party Finder for clearing anything. Yep, Crimelamia, because we didn't want to deal with OCE lag. These are hard. I'm having a hard enough time as it is. Good crowd. We love it. We love it. Decent tips. Where do you work if you don't mind me asking? Sad EU noises. I'm sorry. We can run some stuff if we all meet in OCE. So there's that. It's just the lag will, or, you know, the ping and all that will probably be a varying amount of difficult. You're a karaoke DJ. Oh no, the dumb motherboard that takes a year to load. Look at first time clear for a friend. Aw, you're so sweet. Yeah, look at this. More people. I want to make this a normal thing. I want people to see this, and we're normalizing it. 20 years? Oh, that seems so fun. I love karaoke, and I love watching people, like, even if they're not good at singing, I love people making music and being happy making music. There's something magical about that. And you get to see that. You get paid to do that. That's so cool. Like, helping people create music and just kind of let some stuff, oh, that's magical. Oh my gosh. Oh, next on the list is getting a new chair, because so I'm still looking. Yeah, we'll need a tank and a healer. La la la. I was about to check if I had Phoenix Downs, but I don't need those. And also they won't work. Okay, remember lucid dreaming, because I was running out of MP yesterday. I've never had to cast so much in my damn life. Also, dying didn't help. Is he small, or am I just a giant? Elixirs? Do I have any? That would be smart, because I can start thinking about, you know, I don't have any. I've never had to use potions. That has not been a thing. We are moving on from regular stuff into, you know, well, let me leave. Where's a good place to buy elixirs? The market board? Probably. He's smaller than most ancients. Yeah, they're all pretty tall. Like, I know people will make their, make an Asm as a hero, but, like, they don't seem big enough. And I've been putting a lot of thought into this, and I feel like for a female one, using like the, you know, either Highlander or like the femoral body, but like the skin tones for sea wolves are too like green and blue, and the Hell's Guard would be better, but then there's no way to get rid of like the little ash line on our nose. So there's that. Okay, elixir. I just love bun boys. High elixir. Okay. Okay, well that seems a bit much. We'll just get a couple, and then we can do this. So it's hot bar. Probably that's, I think, where I have like my potions for my other stuff. Look at that. Some super ethers? Yeah, I'll come to the house. Thank you. I've been found! We got one more spot. Oh, when you die as healer, that would be... Hi. Thank you. Thank you. $1,800. Oh, thank you. You made them yourself. Okay. So this will be on my, like, this is generally my oh shit or things that only happen sometimes hotbar. So like if I switch to tank, like my tank stance and provoke and stuff are on there. So I'm not like accidentally hitting provoke or shirk or anything like that. Although I have been in situations where the tank does seem to think that provoke is part of the rotation. That's always funsies. Good times. Okay. Why is it so cute on you? I love it. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, it's one of those where it's like the whole body piece and you can't really put anything over it. It's still cute though. That's super cute. Adorable. I love it. It probably would be easier to find a DPS. It makes sense for Garnet's outfit for sure. I just wish we could mess with the arms, but it's very cute. Very cute. And you can at least, like, I see you've got like the little things underneath. So like you get the little like sleeve hand piece poking through. Did they need maybe a dance belt for the outfit? Oh yeah, we could do that. Yay! I need to put more dances on here. I just put bee's knees. I need to finish my Moogle quest and start the Loperate Society quest so I can get those dances. I like got the Moogle slippers and gave up. Oh, who is this? Hello. Welcome. Oh, Charlotte's new. We got a new person? Yay, new friends! Have I done any weapon relics? I did. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted too. Yes. Yes. Of course we get that ad break warning. Come on. I said nobody's gonna pull during a cutscene or anything like that. Or else. Let's see, we're making a difference. Thank you for the resub, Graham. Red Mage gotta stick together, yes. There's stuff I like about every job, but there's definitely jobs where I'm like, oh, I like this one for this particular role. Oh, we need to eat cookie. It's Yeshola! Yay! Oh, are we ready? I guess. I actually have to play. Look at that. I'm gonna snooze this real quick. Okay, okay. Woo! Woo! Okay, we're gonna back. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look at. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh god. Oh, that's where it would have come in handy to use my manification. I thought it got away! I thought it was far enough away! Rude. Scorched Exaltation? This is probably gonna be... Oh, well, okay, okay. Okay. I'm like, that's probably gonna be a raid wine. Look at it. It was. Awesome. Because you kind of get used to, you know what? Oh, then we got some ads. Cool. No. What? Okay, ask me again in a little. Oh, God. Damn it. No! That's fun. Awesome. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. 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 We do want to be in it or we don't? Stay away from it, probably. Right? You're gonna get us all killed. I would think we do not want them to be overlapped. You're done, of course. I feel bad too. Like, obviously everybody knows I'm like trying to focus, but I can't help it. I'm like, I want to yap. Left, cinder wing. So we don't want to be on the left side. Look at that. Look at that. We're paying attention to what it's telling us. This is Prague. Am I crazier? Is this one easier than the other one? Oh, shit. Run, 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 run. Don't overlap. Look at that. I used my thing properly. Fuck! I knew that was gonna happen too. I felt it in my soul. Get away! Don't stand in the middle. Ooh. You forgot to set it at minimum eye level? That's why they have the same potency. The flip of death. This was fun. Although I was thinking like this feels way easier than the other one because we weren't minimum eye level. Oopsie doodle. Thank you, thank you. Like, why is my phone still on? Because my stream was still going? Yay! Yay! Gonna join for the next one? That's exciting. Yay! Do I say I'm streaming? Time to do it again with a proper eye level. Welcome, new friends. I don't think that Party Finder has a name. Did it have a name? I should? Okay. Okay. I'm streaming on Twitch if you want to hang out. Yeah, that does give us time for the ad break too. So, you know, I won't go through like the cutscene and stuff. So we'll let the ad play. That way we can go through. So everyone grab snacks, grab drinks, stretch, bio break, all that fun stuff. And I shall, this is going too well. That's so fun. So I shall be right back. Yes, hydrate everyone. See, this is fun. We're changing the world already with Party Finder. I swear this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Oh, the boss attack bar placement that was above your HB bar. I will show you, because that has changed my life. It's in the HUD settings. It's like their cast bar, I think. I can look, but like having that there and huge, like I go in the setting and make it very large so I can see everything, because otherwise like there's way too much going on screen. Target progress bar. Yay, thank you. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. I forgot I hit the button to be back. Okay. Anywho. You're here for moral support. Oh, if someone leaves, you know, then we can swap things out and redo things. Because what I was saying I wanted to do was like start using Party Finder more to like help people like clear content or, you know, go through content ourselves, and just normalize it. Moogle mail? Flashing important Moogle mail? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we going to do the next tier? I'm not. I guess it depends. With that, the Phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is the matter of this arena. You like for your state? As you've told us, there's but one person in Asphodelos with the ability to and authority to wield such magics. Though, fortunately, it appears he has saved us the trouble of finding him. Fat black chocobo. I got one of those flashing Moogle mail things and I was so scared. And it ended up being like my award for doing like the FC recruitment event. Is that a euphemism? A contemptible display as befits an inferior specimen. What? Because the word fat. Because I'm plus size, so, you know, and femme presenting, so I don't want... Oh, you have to go back to Genova to get it. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. You have time. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of interment drag the Phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators cared to admit, or you are no means trespassers. I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. Keyword Hesperus, why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandemonium? Vatty? Pandemonium, pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast, unlike those charged with its keeping. What has possessed you? I don't understand. Oh, Ericthonios, must you pester me with these inane questions? Think for yourself. This dude would definitely be voiced by what's his face? Matt, what's his face? The Castlevania expansion. Matt Mercer. Yeah, Tim Curry. Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Hear me out, Ben Starr. Graham McTavish. Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why Master La Habrea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. Discount Dracula. You may look like him, but you're not the Hesperos I know. Something has warped you too from the inside out. The keyword I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You prove my opinion of you with every word. My mind is clearer than has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Now it's gone? That's so weird. Such wasted potential. To be son to Master La Habrea, yet no more skilled with magic than a newborn babe. He's your daddy? But of course, it's always about La Habrea. He's your daddy? What? Silence. You are not worthy to utter his name. You have a crush? For once, be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities, beyond your shallow reckoning. I have slipped the surly bonds of mortality. You won 1 million gil? Hell yeah, congrats! I have become one with our mythic creations. With our mythic creations! And rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. As a Hemitheos, I shall serve Master Lahabra ever faithful unto the end of days. And he shall require no other. I think not. Are you so blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Ericthonius is more capable than you could ever know. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of interment, both how to wield it and how to break free of it. Get wrecked, nerd. Pisces, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesper's mind, its plain his power far eclipses our own. We must have time to gather our strength. Dispel is just punching the magic away. Weaklings though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master interment so quickly, to say nothing of how swiftly that familiar laid low the phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing. Where they fritter away their strength in calming the beasts of Asphodelos, I continue my work, even though they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain. Naught shall await them but doom. Creation magic flashbang. Get blinded, fool. Half god? What? I mean, we know like demigod. I eagerly await your arrival. Even dullards have their uses. Get solar flared, biatch. Solar flare! Oh, it's not. My darkest suspicions have been realized. We face the keyword of Asphodelos himself. More than that revelation, however, Ericthonius worries me. He loved Hesperos for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever the keyword has become. He said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be a death knell for his resolve. Ooh, a time node you need? Much as I am loath to disturb Ericthonius so soon after what has occurred, I am afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events concerning both the keyword and his father. Oh, goodness gracious. Gotta love family drama. Oh, thank you for the reminder, because I do be shrimping. The creation of the ward which surrounds Pandemonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess, a feat accomplished by none other than Lahabrea. That both my father and I combined others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. It's going great. I love this game so much. So it is true. I am Lahabrea's son, bereft of his talent for magics or his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connection with Lahabrea. 'Twas Lahabrea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles. But that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of Lahabrea, more specifically my mother, who was a researcher there. Daddy issues, chaos junkie. You did speak of Athena, chief keyword before Lahabrea. She is your mother, yes? How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You're the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. Lahabrea had nothing to do with it. I see there is little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why Lahabrea was appointed chief keyword when another was already in place. was in place. My mother is no longer with us. And La Habrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities, with nary a moment spared to mourn her. What love do I owe him now when he offered not one drop of compassion then? I see. She is no longer with us, an expression to convey the end of a life. I have known only the public face of La Habrea. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I must admit that oft he comes across as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. Of course, there are more pressing matters at hand after all, namely how to deal with Hesperos. We have yet to see the other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperos has confined them somehow beyond our grasp. And now that he's aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after creations is another moment Hesperos can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. I've done that. He's on second chances to spam front lines. He said that he has become one with the creations. Perhaps that means he is vulnerable to interment. In theory, that should be possible. However, is it enough merely to confine him after all he's done? Why are we getting machinations in the past? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so that he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Habrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. La Habrea is the chief keyword of Pandemonium. How would throwing it into disarray win his favor? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be too dangerous to allow him quarter? If you fail to confine him, I can always strike him down. Beat him up. Daring as ever I see, I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well, let us try Arcthonia's plan. Yeah, let's beat him up. It'll be good. Thank you, Pisces. I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Hesperos spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of the Fricolakas, a beast which feeds off the ether of its prey. Likely that is the creation Hesperos merged his essence with. Okay, so literally a vampire. And we know all too well that he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. It'll be fine as long as I don't backflip into a wall of fire again. Yay. Hooray! Unlock P4. Yay. Dunkula and Dracula. Dorkula. This place is so creepy. Okay. On release experience. Okay, I think I'm ready. Oh yeah, the Glockula, right? That's Val. Val is machinist. It's been 84 years. Okay, but I want his coat. Yeah. Why do they have to make the raid bosses hot? Oh no, he's hot! How many times have we said that in this game? So many times. Oh, 15 seconds. Yes! Boom! No. Okay, we gotta hold still. Elegant evisceration. Okay, that was not for us. We're not gonna stress about it. We're just gonna... Setting the scene. Okay, we got stuff darked out. We're gonna peek around. We're gonna... Okay, I'm assuming this is the safe bit. Oh dear. Desolation, big raid wide, okay. We're not gonna jump away this time. Oh no. Even though I don't think this time would be that big of a deal. Hell skewer. Oh no. Okay, did you figure out like what to do with the cast bar? Did that happen? Because genuinely amazing. I'm scared to get close. No, no, no. No! Damn it! Is it because I touched that? That sucks. Okay, okay, okay. You should be sleeping. Oh. My favorite is when you like get one pixel into the bad and die. So, oh. What do we, I don't know. Westerly shifts. We don't want to be over there. Okay. Did I touch it again? Damn it. Thank you. I know, I keep poking my feet. We're all skewered. Things are happening. Okay, let me see. I can... that... We got you. All right, we shall... no. I don't know. Okay, we can... At least I was able to help bring people back to life. I don't know if I was in the right spot or not. I don't know. I'm just here. Don't throw me into the damn thing again. Oh. Wait, we don't... I don't know. Okay. Oh my god. 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 No! Yeah, I should have sure casted it. Maybe? It should work, right? At least I was able to get flooring. Do not LB3. Yeah, that makes sense. If we get LB3'd right now, Luna's saying in chat that because we're on the spikes, we'll come back where we are and we'll just be immediately killed again. You got this, Luna. You know what? Procure on yourself, and then that makes sense. Stuff I know, but I don't think of because my brain is like, shake it off, provoke, jolt. Yeah, that's smart. That would be the thing to do. I forgot all the mechanics. Shock is corner. What? Okay, the blue pushback is gonna kill us. Is this uptime strats? No, this is Patrick. Jolt Veraze is more mana efficient. The meme board is glorious. Okay. Bam. Elegant Evisceration. We got that Tank Buster. I don't think there were any tails going on from outside the arena, so at least I don't have to worry about that too much. It's more setting the scene. I think this part was like, I have no idea. Because it was the bad, and then it was the good. Oh! No! Why do I only have one crossbar? What do you mean? Okay, then we can do... Okay. No. 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 Oh, I see. We have, no. We've hashed the hotbar thing out. Like, we've had a lot of discussion about my hotbar. So, I'll try to answer as best as I can. So, I am a tank main through and through. I started the game as Marauder, and a little bit of what's comfortable for me. No. Oh, this was the part I didn't get. Like, we want to soak all those guys, right? Like, but like, so, like, we don't want to be attacked. The opposite of your class. Thank you. Fuck. So westerly shift, right? Okay. That I see what I did wrong though. So at least it's not like, oh, wow, that sucks. I have no idea what happened. No, I know what happened. So with the way that the Xbox version, or maybe just the game in general, auto-populates the skills in the cross hotbar. So part of that is, That's just what feels comfortable. So then I started, okay, so we're getting some Luna education. The orbs in the towers. Make sure you grab a class that's not yours. So the tanks would be the shield, right? And then the DPS are going to be the sword. And for the orbs, don't get more than 2. Yeah, I figured that out after I died. So as long as I'm not in a sword, I'm good. If it's a sword, it's a cone attack. If it's a cape, it's a knockback. Oh, for the don't stand in the sword. And arm's length, sure cast, whatevs, work. So yeah, so then like the way I tank and do, like I have like my AoEs and my single targets on like, just so mentally, and like I have so much muscle memory for it. So, you know, except like it gets a little bit confusing when there's jobs where there's skills that are going to be on both sides. Like Red Mage is like that. Dragoon's like that a little bit. But I kind of have a system. Oh, you forgot? If you see a cape, stand in front of it. If you don't, stand on the side. We're talking about many mechanics. All the mechanics. More mechanics. Don't stand. Okay, we don't want to stand on that. But we do later or something like that. If you push me into the goddamn thing again. I ain't getting close to you. Sorry. We're doing this one. Oh God. Okay. No, that was not the. That's fine. We're okay. I feel like those are blankets. No, no, no. No, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Good. Right? I can rest it. Sharing what? An extreme raid where there's body collision? Why would you? We would be so cooked. Okay, I feel like I didn't. Okay, okay. Anything but sword! Frog! Easterly shift. Okay, the shit. Sides. Yes. Okay. Kate beware. Kate beware. Okay, so this one. Suck it! Suck it! Side, 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 sides. Frog, look at this! We're doing great! Oh, shit. Well, I don't stand in front of him. I is not tank. Okay, don't let it touch you, right? Don't take 2 orbs, something like that. Okay, we're good? Okay. Grab someone else's orb and say, oh, I see. That's like that mechanic, but not the same. Don't stand right next to me, please. Thank you. Thank you. Let's run right from. What's a little sharing tank busters amongst friends? Don't touch the corner. Don't touch sword. Oh, 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 oh no. Oh, okay. No, shit. Fencing, something like that. Something about blood poisoning. Okay, wait, take that, and then I'll take that. Look at that, yeah. Sword, be up here. Look at that. Progress. What's red mage then? Fencing? Ugh. Setting the scene. Just be with the group. That feels better. Okay, the music's really good. I didn't get a chance to say that, but I'm digging it. Get his knees! Get the knees! No! Anything but sword. Die! Die! Please and thank you. Oh shit. Oh shit. What I miss? Viper's double gay? So this is why blind is fun. It is turned down. Like, I can't hear it over the sound effects. I couldn't hear it very well, but the music was really good. I don't want to miss sound cues coming from inside the... Oh. Yeah, get loot. Get looties. Nosferatu. Great author. Yay! Yay! Aww. Moose, did you miss that we have like a new person who joined us from Party Finder who hasn't cleared this and was like asking if it was okay? You're not gonna want to miss the music. I don't want to miss the music because some of it's really good. Now we end this here. We did good. But like the blind is really fun because there's something to be said about the enjoyment of like going through getting your ass kicked by the mechanics and then how it feels to do it correctly. And it's like, yes, yes, did that. Ooh, got this. Yes. Fools, I will not be put in chains. You know what I mean? I find that fun. Like we kicked ass past that time. We were doing so good. After struggling. To think that I would fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you more than a mere nuisance. Shush, nerd. Despite your victory, you shall never have the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star with me. You ended up failing it? Well, the current stuff, like, everyone's kind of figuring out together, and I love that. You're wasting your breath. We have the upper hand now. Surely you can see that. Oh, you apologize for holding them back? Oh. Yes, my repertoire is not exhausted yet. However, although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. They probably would have been fine, but I totally understand like how it feels to feel like you're the one dragging everyone down. Doesn't feel good. They were mount farming. Oh. I remain loyal to my very last. Come what may, I die with dignity. Okay. Oof. You got kicked out? How did your ambition lead you so astray, Hesperos? You're better than that. Oh, during current extremes? That makes sense. You don't do a high-end content? Unfortunately, I already know what the 7.4 MSQ trial is. But I was too excited because, you know, nerd. I didn't read anything about why, what's going on, nothing like that. I just saw it and I was like, oh, that's cool as fuck. Your star shone more brightly than any other in Pandemonium. You had La Brea's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all that and sully your legacy besides. It's too much input. I'm so excited to catch up to everyone. He became so blinded by his own desires that he lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything, and his plans lie in tatters. I fail to see any dignity in that. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. Hespero's infatuation with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was jealous that fate had chosen you and not him to be La Habrea's son. So terrible did this jealousy become that he sought foreboding power that La Habrea would be unable to ignore. How does a pursuit for respect warp one's heart so? How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. I have. It's not as uncommon as you might think. Bitches be toxic. I see. I admit I cannot find it. I cannot but find it vexing, but perhaps that signifies not but my own capacity for bitterness. I do understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you would trust to guide you true. How it is to desperately wish their light would fall upon you again. English is so weird because it's just like that. Like, because of the history of Europe, like, English has a lot of borrowed language from both, like, German, French. But we have spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. There are the living to consider. We must find the other warders and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that, at least, we can be certain. It's so quiet, it's creepy. I believe I can be of help in that matter. The influence of Hespero's magic is fading throughout Asphodalos. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facilities and restore things to their original state. Oh, that makes sense. That's definitely uncomfortable. Seize control. Can you really do that? See, like, unless, you know, I mean, if we're mount farming, obviously, like, there would be an expectation. But also, I want to do stuff just to clear. Or just for the hell of it. But we would always, like, unless we're specifically doing something like that, I would definitely want to keep it, like, first-timer friendly, cutscene friendly, all that stuff. English is not a language. There's 3 languages in a trench coat. Who mugs other languages in a dark alley for spare grammar? That's so true. What is this present? Erchthonios, what lies beyond that threshold? They're speaking the common tongue of Aetheris, and it's translating because we understand because we have the echo. Really, they're going... That's the passage which connects Asphodelos to the abyss. Why? Then they throw non-English words. Be on your guard, you two. Ancients be like, that. There's a part in like the Endwalker, like crafting and gathering role quests where one of the people, like they start speaking in that voice, and it scared the shit out of me. Ian Hutt's adult sounding accents. Now that Asphodelos is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense disturbances in the lower levels. Something stirs in the abyss. In the abyss hole. Someone said it was confirmed that the Ea, like, are what the ancients would have ended up as. And I already felt like that. So, like, canon, confirmed or not, I would not be surprised. Like, I was already convinced. Like, yes, this is definitely, this, I can see the line. This is what would have happened. Right in the abyss hole. Show hole. A warding sigil. How? Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to appraise the situation from there. Needless to say, our investigation is far from over. Wrong raid, don't show hole. I get so frustrated because sometimes, like, on controller, like, I'll be like, I'm very gingerly. Oh, thank you. Okay. Very, very carefully, just tapping to, like, move so I'm showing hole, and it'll be like, I very carefully push it, and I'll be like, ah. So when I die to show hole, I am trying so hard not to. So when I get it, it's always like, yes. I do have a gatherer leveled up. I leveled botanist up purely to gather raid food materials for Luna. And I was so happy to contribute because Luna works so hard. Y'all don't understand. She's in there like crafting away, and then the damn DDoS hits and she loses all her stuff. Hydrate, yes. We do have an ad break coming up, so I shall we'll take a break. Everyone can stretch, and then we'll start on the second tier. What? For a little bit. We probably will only be able to get one, if that. I told you, y'all, I can't stay late today. I got stuff to do. Children's, but it's been fun. I also was thinking, I had a shower thought this morning about, like, what if while I was running and doing other stuff on stream, I just had like an open party finder, like, tank for hire. Are you stuck in a MSQ from... Oh. Are you stuck in a MSQ duty up until 6.0? I will help you. Get that shit to pop. We don't kink shame and we don't judge. Oh, you logged out? Aw. No, I think I'm gonna start doing that. Like, if we don't have anything else planned and I'm just kind of vibing, I might have a party finder like that. None of those words are in the Bible. Like, I would totally, like, if we could, or, you know, me and a healer, like, hey, are you stuck because a Q won't pop? The wrong Bible. Okay, I'll be right back. I sat down and I smacked the heck out of the mic and I like looked really fast to see if it was muted, cause that would have been RIP ears. Oh my gosh. Yes, yell at the old man. Elder Scrolls Online? Standing here flailing my shield in the air. The wrong Bible. Y'all are terrible. Okay, we back at it. Although I've defeated Hesperos, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandemonium's troubles. My head is still swimming with questions, but could this mean that Hesperos wasn't actually behind this? It's a stark possibility, yes. The root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even the abyss hole.
When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than the result of a panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It's possible that this same magic could have poisoned Hespero's heart, twisting his affection for La Habrea into a burning obsession. Then, in his altered state, he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. I don't know why. Like, is this what happens? Like, is that what happened to Xenos? Wait, are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperos into that thing? If so, it stands to reason that they wouldn't stop at him. I have so many Xenos thoughts that I want to talk about, and I know they're going to upset people. Same with, I know that some of my thoughts about the ancients are going to upset people. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments. For more potential. Mythioi! If what you're saying is true, then my colleagues, they're doomed to share the same fate. Do not lose heart yet, Erichthonios. Hesperus challenged us alone, and that tells me that the process of his creation was a long and taxing one. If he was the first to Mythios, then the rest of the warders are likely still alive. Speak your shit, let people be mad. I will need a trigger warning for the Xenos thing. Because I got thoughts. They're gonna make people real pissed. But they need to be said. Because some of y'all, or some people in this fandom. However, much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandemonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. With creation still having free reign of Asphodelos, that won't be easy. On the contrary, I yet regain control of these circles, and thus can wield interment magic within their halls at will. The creatures will pose no threat to us. Just like that, then nothing's stopping us from returning order to Asphodelos. You came to continue the streak! Yes! Welcome. Hello. We just did P4. Just so, I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confinement. However, you are Asphodelos' sole remaining warder after all. That was spicy. It's a little, whew. Truth be told, I did not expect this investigation to become so involved. I'm liking them, but they're challenging. So, like, I'm having to, work some brain muscles I haven't worked in a while. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... Do you mean to send a report to La Habrea? Do it. 'Tis too soon to say. Let us first find a way into the abyss hole. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained the whereabouts of the other warders and the identity of the party responsible for their disappearance. I have to polish my smooth brain, too. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving even a single life within Pandemonium, then I'm not above asking La Habrea for help should it come to that. Oh. Recent discoveries certainly paint Hesperos' actions in a new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with the utmost caution. To that end, Erichthonius and I shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection so long as we remain in Asphodelos. You should take this time to rest. Surely you're weary, and there may be more battles ahead of us. Demus's burden may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he's more than capable to bear it. Still, I would help wheresoever I'm able. All we've achieved so far has been thanks to you two, and I mean to repay the debt I owe. I don't know what use I can be outside of placating the creatures, but I'll find a way. Nonsense, you owe us nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the hippocampus's assault. Each of us has arrived at this dire pass by separate paths, but it's only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandemonium saved. You know what's funny is, okay, I'm like going in, I'm like, I'm going to make sure that I'm using my dual cast since that's a thing if I need to res or anything like that. And then it's like, we didn't really have that big of an issue because that one was pretty smooth. Thank you, Themis. Hesperus's words seem to have affected me more than I realized. Together, we've come this far, and together we'll reach the end. I have no doubt that we will. Even so, let us allow Pisces to rest. This is the end of the patch. Go take a nap for a few months. Besides, you have something awaiting your report on progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. I did. I wanted to wear my new stuff. Look at how perfect it is for Red Mage. And then I gave it some little Red Mage gloves. I don't feel like the design goes super well like that, but you know, look at it. And I'm sorry, but this is my favorite red mage weapon. Plus, it's so cute. It is Mog Station. I couldn't help myself. I was sad. I need to leave. I'm teleporting. Oh, I would have to teleport in. The chicken knife red mage weapon. Yeah, why wasn't it a brain in a jar? I also was expecting a brain in a jar. So the frustration is real. Like, why wasn't it a giant like mind flare or something, or elder brain coming to get me? I think we lost a person. I dye my red mage outfits blue and say I'm a blue mage for funsies. Welcome, Pisces, back from the past, none the worse for wear, I see. So what did you find? There's probably going to be a lot of exposition in this, so I don't know if we'll be able to get to the next one. I'm looking at the clock like... Yeah! Thank you for this drink! Woohoo! So there's evil afoot in Pandemonium. An already ominous place, I must say. Mythic beasts and missing warders. Truly, we're fortunate to see you return to us in one piece. It appears the voice Pisces heard from beyond the crystal spoke the truth. As for who left it behind and why, those are yet questions to be answered. I'm a proud streaker! Evil foot, you can't show that on Twitch. Why would I show that for free? I'm just kidding, I don't have one of those. We get myself in trouble today. Indeed, it could be someone who lived among the ancients, or it could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet ilm by ilm, we shall unveil that mystery with the help of Pisces, of course. Pisces, of course. I can say my own name. By her actions was the fabric of the past reshaped, yet she returns to the same presence she left. What? No. Which can only mean one thing, that her intervention in Pandemonium's crisis is but one of the countless building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. My, what lovely feet. I'm sorry, I love Minoko. I don't give a shit. Minoko's my favorite.
Sloppy.
Did he have to make Minoko sound so hot? It's the VA's fault. There's no telling what consequences would arise if we stop pursuing this matter now. Whatever plot is unraveling within the Pandemonium, we must not let it reach its conclusion. If one of those creatures should escape, what ripples would carry forth to the future? Also, Minoko passes the oh my god, I can't remember what it is! The test! The Harkin test? Oh my god, I can picture his face. How am I? No. Okay, the character on Doctor who ended up having his own show and is pan and like very Will romance Harkness. Thank you. Agatha Harkness? Anyway. He passes the test. There's... It's like that chat. Please, mods, delete this message before the streamer sees about the Omega verse. The despair. You feed the terrible beasts that arose during the final days. So someone once was like, does your mom know that you stream? How does she feel about you streaming? And I was just like, I hope she's fucking watched my streams. She's already like, what's wrong with you? That's so Tumblr. That's so Raven Themes. The first final days already had a drastic effect on the eons that followed. If the scars it left were made even deeper, then we risk losing our present entirely. Whatever the cost, our connection with the future of Elpis must be preserved. I know I have asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue your work in Pandemonium? I guess. You might have to wrap it up. I'm looking at the clock like... Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there's anything we can do to ease your burden, you need only say the word. Speaking of which, you might return to the crystal, return it into our keeping. While we cannot accompany you to the past, perhaps something can be gained by researching it further. Yeah, about half an hour. I want to keep going. It's the doctor's office's fault. Ah, it shines just as splendidly as the day we met. We shall begin work right away, but I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time. And as matters in Elpis seem to be in a similar state, I must ask that you rest. But before that, allow me to make an introduction. As our research moves into its critical stage, I found it only suitable to recruit another assistant. Mylene is an expert in armaments from throughout history, be they from the far-flung past or made in most modern forges. Should you find anything of interest in your adventures, bring it here and she'll be glad to offer her services. We know researchers in numerous fields that would love to get their hands on artifacts from bygone eras and would give you the goods in return that should aid you in trials ahead. There's a whole lot of stuff. Furthermore, if you ever wish to peruse the records of events you have reported here, then Gigi has been taking faithful and thorough notes. She is at your complete disposal. Aw. Why are Lalas so adorable? Like, everything they do is just like, oh, makes me happy, makes me smile. I sense that we have embarked upon something monumental, something that will dwarf all else I have accomplished in my many years of research. I can think of no greater honor nor assurance than to have your capable assistance in this endeavor. If there's anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of the crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. Yeah, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. Dark levels of time loops. Oh yes, quick arm. Do I need them? No. Is it fun for lower stuff? Yes. Yes. Marvine. Interesting. Oh, so are you going to be like the unlock for the savages, perhaps? Yes. Yes. We won't do that at the moment. What the? What? Okay, I think maybe we'll call this good, and maybe I definitely am not gonna. Big Brother's watching. Also, welcome, Blobby. Why is that so creepy? Pisces, I've made a breakthrough. After uncountable days and nights, I finally hearkened to the crystal's whispers, and I must say... Professor Claudian, where are your manners? While I understand all too well your enthusiasm, I must remind you that even the most academically inclined prefer a composed recounting of events. Ah, yes, of course. My apologies, Pisces. Being consumed by my research for so long, I'm afraid I have quite forgotten how to engage in civilized conversation. your favorite Rialto. When they take a picture of their eye. Yes. In that case, perhaps we should start from the beginning. With a crystal set adrift upon the ethereal tides, containing the memories of a party yet unknown, they cried out for deliverance from pandemonium, where the ancients kept volatile creations under lock and key. You yourself witnessed the power devouring the facility from within, and the advent of a divine monstrosity wrought of mythic beast and powerful mage. Fortunately, your martial prowess and the combined magical talents of your companions, Themis and Erchthonios, was sufficient to restore order to the circles of Asphodelos. But the greater threat remains. I like how no one else got credit. Me, those two, the 7 people who were with us, no, they weren't real, apparently. You're all real to me. Oops. In the depths of pandemonium, a presence yet stirs, its intentions and identity shrouded in mystery. That is the issue at hand, is it not? Since you returned to us, we worked tirelessly to discern the nature of the crystal. In the process, I detected an anomalous etheric signature, which I believe arose from the memories stored within. Analysis of this pattern suggested a feeling of loss or yearning, specifically the yearning to be made whole. And indeed, ambient readings have revealed a faint but identical signature. This can only mean that another such crystal exists in our time. We're just simulacrums that you and Thames created. That's sad. You were real to me the whole time. So, my friend, I must depart to search for it forthwith. By tracing the matching etheric signature to its source, I believe it will be a simple matter to find our crystal's twin. The yearning to be made whole, as opposed to the yearning to show whole. I cast Banish on machinations. It turned you into a turtle. Professor, will this expedition be carried out only by us, or will Pisces grace us with her protection? No. I'm afraid she has more pressing matters to attend to, my dear Rissana! Namely, to seek out the secrets which lie nestled within pandemonium, where this all began. From all that we have heard, it appears that time traversal from the Crystal Tower is not fluid. That is to say, one can but travel in predetermined intervals. It would be prudent to check in on occasion in case there are any unanticipated changes. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to drop because I have to be somewhere later, and this is taking a while to unlock. As for you, my loyal assistants, I would ask you to remain here and continue cataloging the ancient creation. You can't mean, do you intend to search for the crystal on your own? Why, yes. That would be the most efficient use of resources, would it not? In fact, I have already commissioned a ship and pilot for that very purpose. I trust you to take good care of the laboratory in my absence. Oh, we got disbanded. Thank you, everyone. That was so nice. Okay, ship and pilot. Who are they? I apologize for that somewhat abrupt departure. When progress is in sight, Professor Claudian tends to become blind to all else. Indeed, and he has been worse than usual. While I cannot fault him for his excitement, I do wish he would spare a thought for those around him. For reasons unknown, the crystal seems loath to be overheard. Much as it spoke only to you last time, none but the professor has been able to capture its ethereal yearning, which has served only to convince him that he can solve this puzzle on his own. Surely after some time alone, he'll come to remember how valuable we are. The search for this crystal seemed to be a simple enough matter. Let him have his adventure, and upon his return, I'm certain he'll be back to his usual self. As for you, Pisces, it may be best to return to Pandemonium as Professor Claudian suggested. Speaking of which, I did have a request of my own to make. Traveling to Pandemonium requires you to pass through Elpis, correct? There's something I would have you investigate in my stead. While those creations combined within Pandemonium are considered to be failures, I doubt that's their whole story. Barring exceptional circumstances, they must have been under observation in Elpis before being consigned to their shackles. And if we know anything about the ancients, it's that they would have kept thorough records of the results. Brilliant. Delving into these records may shed light on creatures Pisces has yet to encounter, if your theory proves correct, that is. While there are no guarantees, it certainly beats the current strategy of rushing forward blindly into her, with only her strength to carry the day. For your sake as well as ours, please unearth what information you can. GG, thank you for party. Okay. It's good story. It's just a lot of story. We are going back. And this will probably be the last thing, because I'm sure this is going to be yappy. Oh, I think you were saying something, Luna, about how XIV wasn't popping enough for me to get them out. But I got them out the last time we did it. I just forgot all about it. And then I saw it on my list. I was like, oh yeah. They always kill it. You seek records of Pandemonium's creations? Master Themis has just finished perusing the very same. I should not be surprised that we both arrived at the same conclusion. Luckily, I have saved you the trouble and gleaned what information I could. So you know each other. I was dreading having to once again scour the archives, but perhaps I'll rest for a spell. If there's nothing else, I shall take my leave. I really enjoy the super boss fights. As should we, for I have undone the warding sigil blocking the entrance to the Abyss Hole. I came here merely to chase an idle suspicion while awaiting your return. Fortunately, while Pandemonium's protective wards continue to be assailed by our unknown foe, there have been no fluctuations so great as to make me doubt Ericthonia's capacity to keep watch over Asphodelos while I'm away. He works diligently to master interment, that he might deliver the creations back to their cages by his own hand. I thought it best to give him time to hone his craft. And since fate has brought us both here, I would ask you to accompany me while I attend to another matter, more idle suspicions that I would like to chase down. Rest assured, it shall not take long. I simply have a few questions to ask an acquaintance of mine. Come, he has agreed to meet us near the naos to the panda blah, blah, blah. I got this too, hell yeah. I'm so excited. Dang moon gambling. What do you mean you're gonna just give me a cordial? Not even a high cordial? This is the best mount. Have you done? Moon mount. Have you done moon? Have you been to the moon? I think that's really fun. I was super excited when I finally got to do the pilot's license for the little duty things. And nowadays I like to stay grounded. I thought it was fun. I think it's fun. We like the moon cause it is close to us. This should be it should be a multi-seater mount. Like, what were they thinking? Fucking Christmas monkeys. As I have pondered our expedition into Pandemonium, a 33rd one perhaps? I could not help but be mystified by how strongly the warders we encountered felt for La Habrea, whether it be for good or ill. Hesperus and Erichthonius were two sides of the same coin. The former looked to his mentor with absolute devotion, while the latter looks to his father with bald hatred. I also feel strongly about La Habrea, so... I would not expect a familiar such as you to understand this, but such extreme emotions toward a single individual are quite rare indeed. See, the ancients were... like... Naturally, I feel gratitude toward my mother and father, yet we are all equals in the larger picture of the star. This view is not unique to myself. It is more or less accepted as the way of things. By contrast, the researchers of Pandemonium seem to view La Habrea with a feeling approaching obsession. Whether driven by love or hate, they all have been drawn to him. There were many other aspects of the facility's particulars I found troubling besides. I decided the best course of action would be to go straight to the source and pose my questions to a member of the Word of La Habrea. Whatever you said, Luna, got filtered out. Because I put all the names of the ancients and the convocation in there so I couldn't see. or I assume it was you. It was someone. It just says moderator, and then there's an empty bar. My apologies to have kept you waiting faster. I understand you are conducting an investigation into Pandemonium and wish to know its origins. Indeed. In particular, I wish to know why exactly Pandemonium was built directly under Elpis. I was wondering why, I think it's on the list, like, why the Unsundered were the Unsundered. Why did everybody else get sundered but them? The facility is overseen by the Words of La Habrea, after all. Why keep it so close to Elpis, whose governing body has no say in its day-to-day operations? At first, I thought it to be simply a matter of convenience. Those creations, which were deemed failures by the researchers of Elpis, could easily be ushered into their new homes. Or not. What the heck? There. Imagine my surprise when a trip to the archives revealed that many of the creations were sent from organizations beyond Elpis, including from the Words of La Habrea themselves. Given this, albeit limited information, I cannot help but feel that the Academia Uniter would have been a more fitting locale. What does Elpis have that cannot be found here? Apparently a time travel portal. These are fitting questions, and one we have asked ourselves many times in recent years. Alas, the nature of Pandemonium's construction does not lend itself to relocation. When first it was built, circumstances weren't as they are now. As you surmise, the majority of the creations kept within Pandemonium were sent from Elpis. Yet, as the years passed, interests changed. Failures and creations deemed too flawed even to submit to Elpis paradoxically grew the attention of Pandemonium's researchers. That is quite the change, and in fact, it almost runs counter to the facility's original purpose. Who is it that decides which creations will be the subject of research? Master La Habrea. Such authority is reserved for the chief keyword, and he has taken it upon himself to step into that role. Sus. So if Pandemonium's resources were being misused, it would be under La Habrea's authority, correct? I know not what you're suggesting, but the keywords also hold sway within the facility. Not even Master La Habrea would be free from their scrutiny. They're duty-bound to report any irregularities as soon as possible. Although I admit as of late their communication has been somewhat sporadic. We but recently received a report from one of the keywords stating that all is well within Pandemonium's halls. Really? And you're certain that a keyword sent it? Yes, of course. Our communication suffered a temporary obstruction, but I can assure you that the words did their due diligence in confirming the identity of the sender. Thank you. This information will be helpful to my investigation. That'll be all for my prying. Then I shall take my leave. While you are yet permitted to conduct your investigation freely, I must remind you that the warder's work is delicate, and it would be remiss to disturb them for longer than is necessary. All is well, a blatant lie. To that we can both attest. One of the remaining keywords is most certainly in league with the party behind this. Let us hurry. I know not why our adversary sent that report, but 'tis plain that we must return to Pandemonium with haste. Yo. Shenanigans are afoot. No. I'm gonna go in and then go back out. How dare you! Be gone. I cannot guess as to why this false report has arisen now, but it certainly bodes ill, as is the knowledge that our mysterious mastermind has at least one more keyword to puppet. Regardless, they have tipped their hand, and we would be remiss to leave Ericthonius at the mercy of their machinations. We can attack. I also kill things on sight. Let us hope no harm has befallen him. Oh, of course I'm gonna get sucked into it. Cutscene? With shenanigans. Oh, the White House. We meet again. That is a house filled with demons. Not quite. I've traced these sigils countless times, yet I still lack the strength to maintain the spell. And now time works against me. I can no longer be victim in my own ineptitude. What? Who goes there? Eyeball. Hee, there is something to be admired in such single-minded effort, even if your methods leave much to be desired. You allowed this familiar to catch you unawares. Have you set your sights so high as to forget you walk upon the earth? Is it Daddy? I know this creature, a familiar of the Phoenix, but that monster is locked away. That it is. In spite of the trouble I went to in freeing it, I might add, begrudge me for addressing you in this ill-fitting form if you must. But with control of Asphodelos wrested from my grasp, 'tis simply the best I can offer you. Hide if you will, but mark my words, I will find you, and I will make you pay for the chaos you've sown. Now, there is no need for such hostility. A calm heart stays the course. The wisdom of La Habrea, your father. And how would you know what wisdom he speaks? I've heard those words many times, the scolding of a tutor whose students struggle to grasp the most rudimentary lessons, seething with disgust. No. I've not told that to anyone, not even keyword Hesperos. That can only mean one thing. Oh, I did the wrong voice. That you still insist on mocking me. Stop this farce, La Habrea. At last, you move to keep up. Pity that you remain behind nevertheless. Farce or farts? What? As ever you are, always you fail to learn, fail to understand, fail to act. And though fate deigned to offer an escape, you remain here. You are bereft of magical prowess and common sense both. But you need not despair. Dull though you may be, you are yet indispensable to Pandemonium's great experiment. There's the affection I remember. Tell me, did I ever once measure up to your expectations? You shall. Take pride in that, and rejoice to see your wish fulfilled. What wish? Come, and all shall be revealed. All this rage, this hatred, is but a consequence of your ignorance. Our desires align more than you know. What are you? Uninvited guests join our reunion. It seems fortune no longer favors you. And that's why these are the best weapons. Moogle sounds and cutscene. Do you think I have any interest in listening to your prattle, let alone bowing to your will? I'm no longer a child, and my faith lies with those who have earned it. So these are the heroes who brought Hesperos low, even as power divine flowed through his veins. 'Tis plain they are worthier subjects to contend with. What will happen next time on Dragon Ball Z? All right, everyone, I'm gonna head back to that. I'm like looking at the time like, that was fun. Yay. No, we gotta have everyone. That kitty mount is... Mount. There is a kitty mount. The kitty minion is so cute. I'm enjoying the story. It's great. I like that the raids have stories. I do have an FC. We are very cool. We are very awesome. Why is that not working? Dashboard. Commands. Oh, I have one for FC House, but not for the FC. Yeah, look at that. We're in sync. Look at us go. So I'm going to kind of be doing MSQ like concurrently with everything. So we'll do like a little MSQ first part of stream and then be working on side content. And I know that I have to be finished with 6.1 to unlock the Alliance raids, right? So it's gonna behoove me to be getting through MSQ, but we're definitely not starting Dawn Trail, and I'm not turning in the last Endwalker patch quest. I'm gonna sit on that. So like if I get further in MSQ, I'm gonna sit on it. So we turn the quest in and I lose my sprout right then. So it'll be like my 2 years of playing the game. But yes, we will be getting through the normal raids. So I would think it's probably gonna take all of next week to finish all of them. And the week after that, we can start focusing on the alliance raids. I'm guessing based on the pace of everything. I have heard there's usually quite a bit of story with the alliance raids. So that's probably going to take like a bit of work to unlock. But if that gives you like a good time frame. And then we also have those optional dungeons to do. So those are coming up. I promise. I hope your weekend is great too. I hope everybody has a great Friday. If you're not in the Discord, you should definitely come hang out. Ooh. The craftings and the gatherings. I end up doing a lot of that kind of stuff off stream. And then of course I have my island, which I'm obsessed with. Like the island sanctuary, I adore. So much to do, so little time. That's where I struggle because like I don't have a ton of extra time to play. So I'm streaming, like this is my free time. And I spend it with all of you and it's fun. Don't get scared when you see my name on Discord. We do have server nicknames enabled too, so you could change it. How scared should I be? So I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Stay warm, stay hydrated, stay safe, stay healthy. Prostate split.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
I'll be like checking my TikTok notifications and I will just be like some unhinged shit at like the most unhinged shit at somebody's name. Liked your post. Like Sephiroth's shiny butthole. Okay, what? Who liked my post? Number one. Shit, what was that guy? That one dude in, they used his tech to steal the Warrior of Light's body and you fight him in, Stormblood MSQ dungeon with I hate that mechanic so much. That dude, it'll be like, that dude's number one apologist or something. Like, all right, I can dig. Not Fan Daniel, no. No, the Garlean scientist they stole his tech from, that Asahi / Van Daniel stole his tech from to accomplish that. I changed my name on Twitch because someone reported me. No. Like, there's always gonna be like some like random, like maybe they were in like 2 scenes. I guarantee you, no matter who it is, there will be somebody who's like, this person's number one fan. This person's number one apologist. The boss fight where you have to get your soul back into your body in Stormblood. I just can't remember the character's name. Like, I know who it is. Fordola's fan. Fordola's left foot. What is with me and feet today? I blame y'all. Y'all are unhinged. Okay, I definitely... Emmett has a lot of fans. That I get. But then it'll be like... I don't even like feet. Feet freak me out. If I could have no feet. You broke me. I was thinking the exact same thing. I was gonna say Emmett sucks left nut. There's always some unhinged shit on there and I'm just like, I don't know if I approve or I'm terrified. fun. Everyone who bailed because they knew I was done with Endwalker MSQ, they're missing out on Emmett Selk's Kupo nuts. We're cool here. Emmett D's nuts. I love you all. Okay, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I do need to go because otherwise I'm just gonna devolve into giggles and I won't be able to function for the rest of the day. So we will be back on Wednesday, continuing normal rate. Join for the Kupo Nut. Glorious. Glorious. We'll be back for normal raids on Wednesday of next week. So I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Check something real quick. Okay. I will see you all then. Have a great time. Stay safe, stay warm, stay hydrated, all the important things. Protect your peace wherever you can. Shit's difficult right now. Find what joy you can in the world. We're all in this together. See you next week. Bye.